Hi everyone! So this is my first requested video. I was asked by a few people actually to do a video about my violin. I own more than one violin. I have a little collection of the instruments, but I thought I will just do one at a time. I'll show you one at a time because otherwise it will take a lifetime and it's just easier this way. So this particular violin that you're seeing in front of you is the violin made by Antonio Gragnani, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. I'm not Italian, so I apologize. So this is an Italian violin, and it was made in 1775. Antonio Gragnani was a maker who lived in Livorno part of Italy. Antonio Gragnani is one of the best Italian violin makers, and he was one of the best Italian violin makers, and this violin is a fine example of his work. It was also featured in the book. Yeah, it's quite, I think this instrument became quite famous. Okay, so I'm gonna do some close-ups of the instrument. I'm gonna start here from the bottom. So here's the chin rest and the tailpiece and the beautifully cut F holes, or the sound holes. Very nice. And then I'm gonna go all the way up here. There we go, and you can tell it's like it's kind of a brownish yellowish varnish on this violin. It's actually very, very beautiful. It's the camera doesn't do the justice. It's really, really beautifully made violin, and it's in ideal condition. This violin was featured in the book, and I forgot the name of the book, but it was it was obviously about Antonio Gragnani as one of the makers who was featured in this book, and the pictures was actually of that exact violin. And since this violin, like, it's a fine example of this maker, and it's in ideal condition, and considering the fact that it was made in 1775, it's just amazing. So I feel very fortunate and lucky to own that instrument. This is mine instrument. This is not on loan. And I enjoy every single second, when I play on it. So let me just show you. I'm gonna go up to the scroll, and hopefully you guys can see. It is a beautiful, beautiful cut scroll. It's just gorgeous. And I'm gonna just turn it so you can see the profile right here. And let's take a look at the back of the scroll. There we go. And here's the side. Yeah, so it is gorgeous. Let me show you the back of this instrument. Here's the big shot. So from the back, it looks it's one piece back. It's not a two-piece, it's a one-piece back, and it's a slab cut maple with horizontal flames. So it is very, very beautiful, and I'll do some close-ups for you guys. There we go. And it's gorgeous. So if you look at very carefully right here on top, you're gonna see the initials of the maker. So there's AG right here. Okay. And then I'm just gonna move it upside down carefully. Here is, you're gonna see another initials right here under the button. So there's AG as well. And also, let me just put it down. I'm not sure if the camera was gonna pick, but there is, oh yeah, you can see a little bit. Under the fingerboard, there is also another stamp with a G initial. It's hard to see it, but yeah, it's right there. So here's the, I'll show you the profile of the instrument. It's right here. Okay, here's some close-ups, and from the other side. It's a very beautiful instrument and it sounds gorgeous. And like I said, I enjoy playing on it. Right now I have the Peter Infield strings on it, and I love it very much. And it's with the Platinum E. But I also like the original Eva Pirazzi, the green one. I do not like the gold Eva Pirazzi gold strings. I like the original green with the gold E string. So that's what I think it sounds the best on this violin. So either Peter Infield or the original Eva Pirazzi. So the interesting feature about Antonio Gragnani is the fact that he uses a whalebone to carve, you know, the grooves right here. And you can see this is just gorgeous work. But that's what I've learned, you know, that's when I did my research. That's what he did, that's what he used. So this is quite interesting. You know, and obviously it's cut so beautifully. I'll show you from the back one more time. Yeah, it's just stunning work. So there we go. So yeah, this is pretty much, you know, this is pretty much all I know about this violin. And oh, one more thing, the F holes, the sound holes, are actually in the style of Niccolo Amati, for those who would wonder. So yeah, now if you want to see some close-up pictures and read a little bit more about this violin, you have to go visit my blog, and I will link it down below in the description box, so you can actually see detailed photos of this instrument and just read a little bit about the maker. So well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer any of them, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys!